Hello, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy. I'm excited to show you this today. It's a little different from the other journals that I've made. This is, the size is 3 3/4 by 4 1/2. And I just decided to make a smaller one and see how I like doing it. Actually, it was quite a bit of work, but it's so cute. I used the kit called Winter Melody digital kit from Calico Collage, and I just love it. I used the base for this journal is made from a file folder, and at the end of the video I'll just show you the cover and how I did that, just so you know, in case you wonder. Right now I'm just going to flip through and show you the pictures and pockets and things that I've done with these papers. We just got through having a ice/snowstorm here in Kentucky, and we were a little worried about it being really bad, but we did have quite a bit of ice, but not enough to break a lot of trees and cause too many power outages. I was lucky here at my home. This is the cover here of a beautiful red home in the snow. The journal has 2 signatures that I made from just folding cardstock in half and then filling it with papers. And I tied all this together with ribbon instead of sewing it together, just to try something new. This is the inside front cover. This is the cover of the first signature. I did use my die cut machine to cut out some snowflakes that I've glued on throughout. And then I used this stuff called stickles, diamond stickles, and put a little sparkly inside each snowflake. I also did that on the cover. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it glitters like snow would. And I also put it in the center of each of these little snowflakes. I have to hold this down or it just jumps back up. There's this beautiful blue house in the snow. This page has a little bit of room for writing, and then I put a little envelope here with some music inside. And this piece of the music holds it closed. I love the roses. I also did just a little bit of light stamping of snowflakes on any pages that were just blank. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're just faint, just to keep it from being so stark. The edges of this are inked with a kind of a purpley navy blue ink that I had. I don't know the color because it's not marked. This is my first pocket here, and I've included some of the digital tags. There's another one of my snowflakes with the sparkly in the middle. Also used the sparkle stuff on these windows, and because they were yellow, it made it look like the lights were on in the windows. I like that look. This is another pocket here, and it just opens up for writing on both sides. this cute little squirrel in the snow. And it has a side pocket with a tab that says February. This owl bingo card folds down to open up for plenty of writing space. This kit was made to be made much larger, and so these pretty corner pockets, I had to kind of cut them up and make them fit my page. So I've used these throughout. Another couple of tags are included there. This page I just stamped my snowflakes in that purpley blue color and fussy cut some roses. This is the center of the first signature, and this ribbon here ties it into the book. I think I really like them sewed together better, but I wanted to try this. This is some lace from my my die cut machine. And this is where I use the die cut machine to cut out my snowflakes, and so I used what was left of the paper and cut it out. And it also has sparkle in the middle. This page has a nice pocket on it. And this center pages are a little bit smaller. I just had some paper left that I wanted to use, and so they're just a little smaller, which is okay. This is that pretty crinkle ribbon that's hand dyed from seam binding. Here's a cute little bunny. I fussy cut him out, and it says "Let It Snow" and on the tag inside him. This side here has a side pocket with the reindeer, and it opens up to. I decorated that with a bow just so it'd stick out the side of the journal and give you something to pull on when you pull this out. It can be written on. This next page is just a pretty page for writing, and I stamped my snowflake design on there. Over on this page, I made I just folded a kind of a tag in half and added some little pages in there for writing. Made a little book. And I like this saying, a snowflake is winter's butterfly. This has got the beautiful white roses with the snow scene in the back. And I've accented this peace, love, and joy with some little pearls that stick on. This little squirrel makes a top pocket for this tag. I tried to have plenty of writing space because the designs on the paper took up so much room of the page. There's a nice page for writing. Some more of my little snowflakes with the glitter in the middle. And there's a deer tag. This is the end of the first signature. And I've got a couple of tags in there. Unique like a snowflake. This is the front page of the second signature, and I've used my glitter to make snowfall on this too. Ripped this page out with the deer on it against this kind of blue turquoise background. This is the last bit of that lace that I cut out with my die cut machine. And I made this so it would open up, and I stamped my little snowflakes inside, but there's plenty of room for writing here. And it just closes with that tab. And I also made a side pocket. This page is just pretty with the squirrel and the roses. These were little tickets, and I just made them to fold out. They can be written on this side. There's that blue house with the light in the windows again, and I put a tag in, 2 tags. Let's see, what have I done? Oh, I took a piece of paper and folded it here for writing, and also this tag. This is another part of that wavy corner pocket that was much larger. And this is a piece that would not fit in this, so I decided to fold it up and use it as a tag. I really like it. Yeah, I hope you can see it all. A mason jar with a snow scene inside. Beautiful homes in the snow. This just says snowflakes, and I put a lot of my snowflakes on here, if you can see them, with the glitter in the middle. And there's a tag at the top that has a deer, and it can be written on the back. This is the center of this signature. Again, it's tied in, and then I'll show you on the outside how I tied them together to keep everything in place. This, I just made a pocket over here with some little sayings in there. Snow Crystal Fields, established 1896, and baby, it's cold outside. And a snowflake. Some more of my snowflakes I die cut. These beautiful white roses, and I made a top pocket here with tags to write on. This beautiful scene here, and a winter word and some pearls to accent it. This is another part of that corner pocket with the red roses and white roses. And I stamped my snowflakes in the background there. And I have a couple tags in the pockets. This is just an owl on the page. This fox in the snow has, I made it into a pocket with just some paper inside that I had left from cutting my pages for the book so that they could be written on. I turned it so the snowflakes, the red rose shows. This page, I just made a tiny little side pocket that has some of the ephemera in there. Wonderland, a snowflake, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, and accented it with some pearls. This is the last page of this signature. Snowy Treasures Antiques. I made that into a pocket for these 2 small items. This is the back page of that signature and the inside back cover of the journal. This is the back side of the journal. What I did when I tied those ribbons around, they kept slipping off toward the front or back, so I tied them both together in the middle here to kind of help keep everything in place. I just love doing this. Like I said, it was a lot of work, but to take a large kit with large print, I did not reduce anything. I just used what I had and figured out where to cut it so it would still look nice on the page. Let me show you the one that I was going to make two, and I've decided just to make this one, but I'll show you how this was put together. I first cut my 3 pieces. Well, first I decided what size I wanted it to be. This one is a little bit larger. And so then I cut the 3 pieces of the file folder. I cut I cut one whole big piece, that's what I did, and I scored it, and then I cut an extra piece for the center to reinforce the fold so that things would stay stable. And then I just glued my pieces on the front and back. Now this is one piece, and then an extra piece in the middle to reinforce the spine of the book. And then I just took the cardstock that I had printed out with the patterns on them from the digital kit, and these would be the outside cover of those. And then I cut the inside pieces slightly smaller out of regular paper with the decorative print on one side, plain on the other side. And then these two get filled up and put inside the book. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to move on to spring, I think, next. We've been snowed in for quite a few days up here, so I'm ready to look at something besides white. So let me remind you, while I've got your attention, every day is a gift, and always, always look for the joy in each day. Share it with everyone you meet along the way. And so until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.